Good morning, guys. It's Mike, and I hope you're all well. I really don't know where to start with this one. I'm not sure if the rudder has glued at 90 degrees. I have to check. Don't know what the hell we're gonna do about these wings. I think they're beyond repair, but I will try. I'll try to repair them. If I see that they're not airworthy, I won't take the risk to put it in the air. I'll just buy new wings. This is how you attach the wings with elastic rubber bands, but you put plenty of them and you put them like this and like X. Um, yeah. Okay, I think I'll start with the engine. It works. I can tell it works. It's a two-cycle engine, so yeah, it does one, two. Um, I'm wondering if we can make the color of the engine, at least the exhaust, better. It looks a lot better on the base, but you can't see it. But not so good on top. And the exhaust is really bad. I guess we could take it out. So we take the exhaust out first. Now, the problem that we have with this engine is that the throttle doesn't work. The servo tries to push the wire in or out, but to no avail. And I can see it's stuck at idle RPM, which is a bit weird because I usually have a switch. I think it's which was it? I'm pretty sure it was A. Um, A. No, A is the timer. B is the other timer, so it must be E. To cut the throttle off altogether and yeah. Now I can't tell because it beeps and because it's out of battery. We better charge it or find a new battery actually because this is dead. And um, when you're fixing your airplane, it's good to have your transmitter on all the time to know what's going on. Okay, let's see what we can do with the engine. I'm thinking of taking out the carburetor since it doesn't work. Because I might end up, if this thing doesn't work, you know what I can do? I can put it in petrol for a long time. And then this screw will turn, and this one, and the throttle. Well, I'll have to check all these three separately first, and then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with the exhaust. I'm gonna have a smoke with my coffee. Guys, remember, these things aren't toys. They're, it has petrol. It runs on petrol. It's not for children. Um, and even for adults, you have to be very careful because you deal with an exhaust, with an engine that puts really um, a really high flame fuel in here. It can explode for I don't know, if you are not careful. And also, I mean, me smoking next to it, you have to be very careful. I know for sure now that the fuel tank is empty, and it's been empty for 15 years, so I really don't care. But I wouldn't touch the engine or go my cigarette very close to the engine anyhow. I don't risk that. And also, the other thing is that a lot of people they don't use the controller to cut off the throttle to turn off the engine like normal what I do, or maybe they don't have the controller that can do that. I mean the cheap controllers, the 4-channel ones, they don't have those extra switches. So they do this. Remember, the engine is running, but when it's running you can't see the blade at all. You can't see it. So you might think that there's only this white thing here, and you put your finger in here to close the hole of the carburetor where the engine takes its air from. This way you kill the engine, because the engine will no longer have any oxygen and it will stop in 1 or 2 seconds. The correct way to do this is to be behind the aircraft, which is a little bit difficult, but you have to be behind, and even then you have the risk. Look how close this thing is to the carburetor. Even though, still, I mean, it's like less than a centimeter, and it could rip your finger as well. I know I've got a friend of mine who had this accident. He lost a finger. So yeah, you have to be very careful. Now after I've touched all the engine with all this oil, but I know it's not fuel, it's WD-40 that I sprayed earlier. I'm gonna smoke. So yeah, if you're a parent like me, I will never buy my kid something like that because it's got an engine. I would buy him an electric. I mean, I would buy him an electric aircraft, but right now drones are all the craze. I think it's better to buy a drone with camera. Now these things are completely different thing. It's not made for kids. Okay guys, let's put the transmitter away. Start working on the engine. Okay, the first thing that I want to do is make the carburetor working. Maybe if I force it, pressing that before, close your eyes. Nothing's happening. Let me see if I can unscrew this screw. Yeah, this screw is working. Okay, this is the screw for the mix. Um, Let me get my pliers. Okay, guys, I was looking for pliers. I had three pliers, two in my house and one in my car, and I was looking for them for 30 minutes. I couldn't find any. We moved to different side of the house because it was getting sunny over there. So since I didn't find any pliers, I won't ask any more force on this carburetor. I'll just take it out and see what the hell is wrong. It's this one. Nice. I didn't expect it to unscrew that easy. Okay, we'll keep our screw and our, it's not the bad shape. However, it's a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna spray it with WD-40. Remember, guys, this hobby will get you very dirty. Okay, I'm gonna place it in the drawer so I don't lose it. Now, have to screw one more. This one is trickier because the throttle is from this side. Wow, the problem at all. Believe it, after 15 years, the engine still works and the engine screws are in good shape. Can't believe it. What the hell is that? Came from the engine. Let's try to take it out. Whoa, it came out just like that. Unbelievable. Okay, we'll have to unhook the cable that gives it that it's connected to the servo throttle. Now, this time we will know if the servo throttle is um, still working. Now, as you can see, this screw turns, alright. This screw doesn't turn at all. I think this one is a mix. It's important, so it works, so we're fine. We can fly in any weather according, setting your mix according to whether it's winter or summer. But this one is the idle and it has stuck, so we don't really care because it has stuck in a proper position. But the biggest problem is this one should move up and down, and that's our throttle. If you can see here the little hole, you should like this go down and the hole will go up, and you will have more air and more gasoline. This is where it's do its mixing. On the other side, the air comes through here, and through here you see gas and air coming into the engine. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this into petrol, and after a day or two that should make it work. Okay, let's do that. Okay guys, I went and found some diesel petrol. Let's put the carburetor in here. Great. And we will have a new carburetor in 1 or 2 days. Let's put this somewhere safe. Oh my god, all the smells. Okay, let's have a look what we have here. That's the engine turning. Great. Okay, I think it's time to move to the exhaust. Ah, no, I want to check the spark plug first. Oh no, what's wrong? Where is the ring? The spark. Actually, the spark plug looks like new. Have a look. Oh, the ring is still there. Okay. Let's test it. Guys, you have to be very careful when you're doing this because this thing at the top will burn, and it's very small and tricky to handle it to put it in here without burning your fingers, so be very careful. I actually burned my finger and I can actually see it glowing red. It works. Okay, great. Have a look at the piston. Okay, everything is as it should be. I thought that we would have to change a spark plug for sure, but it's brand new, so I think I put it on and I never went flying. Who knows? Okay, that's the right pressure. Now let's move to the exhaust because I don't like its color at all. Hmm? I can't believe the screws have never unscrewed on this. I mean, only a few times in the beginning, and then I had an accident. I had to change the carburetor, but that was it. I mean, and the engine is in great form. I mean, look at the screws. It's great. I can feel it. It's a brand new screw. However, we will still use WD-40 on all of our screws just to make them new. The screws are in great shape. Can't believe this. Okay, let's have a look at our exhaust. Feels very dirty. I think I think maybe I could use
sandpaper on it or something. I mean, it's already been washed with WD-40, and it feels like every time I do this that I'm scraping out metal. So I think we will go with sandpaper. Now I want to have a look at the other side where the exhaust is, because it's a pretty big hole and I can see the piston. And oh my god, you have to see the color of the piston. It's in great. This engine is in great shape. Thank god. Have a look at this. Okay, over here is where the exhaust goes, and as I move the propeller, you should be able to see the piston. I'm not sure if you can see the color of the piston, but it's shiny silver, which means that it's brand new. Great. We actually have a great engine, and we're not gonna need any parts for it. Okay, great news. Now that we know that the engine will be working in 1 or 2 days, let's move to the servos so that we make sure that every wing areas work. Check the throttle that works, because we couldn't check that before the carburetor was stuck. So let's begin by taking the main wing off. We're gonna worry about this later. I still don't know what to do about it. It doesn't look at all. It doesn't look an easy repair at all. And what pisses me off is that I already have a brand new wing in my storage room, and I couldn't find it. And it's a complete mess in there, and there's so much, so much junk. So I think I will go and have a look again. Okay, let's have a look here at the cables. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we fixed in the lighting. Nice. The battery is on. Let's see if it has power. What? Not a single light doesn't light up. Not even the red one. Okay, we will have to charge this battery, and also get a different battery from the transmitter. I will see if I've got a similar battery to put in, because this one doesn't last like not even half a minute. Okay, let's go. Guys, I've came here to charge the airplane's battery, but my charger was saying connection lost. It couldn't connect to the battery, so I so I just unscrewed the top, and here is what I found. Do you see the metal down here? It shouldn't be like this. Let's fix that. God damn it! It's like doesn't want to fix itself. Okay. Okay, so here is the airplane's battery charging. Might take some time. In the meantime, let's find a different battery for the transmitter. Hey guys, I found this battery. Um, I used to have it in the car. I made it myself, and basically it's a car battery, but it's 1600 milliamperes, exactly the same as the transmitters. Um, Now, obviously, this thing is a lot bigger than the transmitters, so we won't be even able to close the canopy or the battery, but we don't care. We'll tape it on there or something. All we need to do now is switch um, switch cables. We want to go into this cable so we can plug in there. And this cable is 3 ports but only 2 wires. Let's see if I've got one similar. Hmm. Yeah, I do. But you know what's wrong with this one? It's all rusted. It's not gonna work. So since the battery is dead anyhow, uh, I'm gonna cut it like here and connect it to the other battery. Let's do that. Oh no. Why did this fell off? Okay, we'll try to solder it as well. I hate it when things fail. At the last minute, I've decided to super glue it instead of use epoxy. I will use it between those two and hope that it will make contact at least one of them. So we have circuit. Let's see what happens. I super glued myself. Probably inside the car or something, I can't remember. And that's why it doesn't work. Oh no, I super glued myself. Ow, ow. And my fingers too. Oh well. Ow. I keep on super gluing myself. Okay. You know, guys, at this point I've had it. Um, let's do something easier. Let's put this 9-volt battery into the transmitter and that will do it. Ow, it still burns. Ow, ow. Okay guys, I've had it with this battery. I can't connect something here. I will need sandpaper to do this. I tried to connect this battery. It doesn't have enough power, not even to turn it on. So what I did is I found a plug adapter AC/DC. Yeah, just like my t-shirt, AC/DC adapter. And I've plugged it into the transmitter. Let's have a look if it works. Oh my god, it works great, and now we can have it on all the time while we were working on the plane, because that's important. And by the way, let me see which is the kill switch for the engine. Yeah, it's this one. As soon as you press it, the red light goes on, which means your engine is off. Great. Okay, let's go to the plane. Okay, we're here. We charge the battery for the plane. Let's put it into place. Connect. Great. Let's turn it on. Why there are no lights coming up? Let me turn on the transmitter. No, it doesn't work. It was working yesterday. What happened? Did it work? And I heard the servo or something. Yeah, it's the power cable that goes directly on the receiver. I'm asking pressure to it now and it's working, but let me release the pressure. Will it still work? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's have a look here. First of all, the throttle didn't work. Let's see if it works now. yeah, it works great. You see it? It's the string over here. I will pull it back, and it can probably go even further if I press the kill switch. Yeah, and you can hear it moving like crazy. I mean, it's asking a lot of pressure. Stop that. Okay, back to idle. Why is it doing that? Do we have interference? I think there's something wrong with the power cable going on the receiver. If it keeps on doing that, I will have to take out the cable and spray it with WD-4. Actually, it's this power cable. There's something wrong here. Here you can see the light, how it's acting up. Now, what the hell is wrong? I don't understand. What is the bad connection? I think I found it. Okay, let's fix this battery cable. To tell you the truth, this cable is very bad. It's black inside, it's probably rusted. And I'm gonna change the battery anyhow because it really doesn't have enough power. Oh no, I don't believe this just happened. The battery is left with only one wire. That's that means we're going back to fix it. Uh, okay, so guys, what I did about the plane's camera, I changed the wire completely because it was all black rotten. Um, and basically I have to change batteries as soon as possible. I mean, I don't have even battery for this. I had to put it on AC/DC. And here is the problem. Okay, it works fine, but if you watch over here at the voltage, it keeps on changing all the time, and that's not a good thing. Now, when we turn on the airplane, the battery lasts something like 3 seconds, and after that it goes crazy. I mean, you will see from here. And if I try to do the servos, they might work for the first 5 seconds, but afterwards, not even the throttle. I mean, if I do the throttle very slow, it shouldn't really um, be a burden to the battery, but it still is. I mean, the battery is completely gone, and from what I saw from the what I understood why, it's very old. Needs to be changed. I think it costs around 20 euros. Okay, um, but well, first have a look what happens. Gonna turn it on. The transmitter is on already. Okay, that shouldn't be happening. I think there's something wrong with that battery. Sorry about that. Let's let's just let's just leave the battery over there. It's safer this way. Now, as you can see, there's only a few red lights flashing. Sometimes it goes to green, but that means that uh, the receiver is resetting itself. And the light, as the time passes by, the lights will ultimately go from red to completely off. And I was wondering before why the servos were acting because of the battery. Now let me try to move a servo, the elevator for example. It did move. Great. Okay, let's push it the other way. No, it doesn't have power to move. It moves very little. Let's try. Let's try the throttle. It's usually the easiest. Nope. The lights have gone completely off. Oh, it was because of this. Okay. But yeah, the battery is off. Can it move? No, it doesn't move at all. This thing should be over here by now. Oh well. Okay, I guess I'm gonna turn it off now. Let's turn off the plane as well. And I wanted to try if the aileron servo works as well. It's right here on the wing. Okay, guys, so I think we did enough work for today. Okay, obviously we need to have power on the plane, just like we have on the transmitter. I will see what I can do with that. But for now, just to inform you, I have ordered a 12 volt 7.2 ampere battery. It's the normal battery that they usually put in UPS. Um, and you need that battery because wherever you go, you need to plug the starter in to start the aircraft. Not to mention the fuel pump as well to put fuel inside. So and obviously the one that I already got been there in for 15 years, so I haven't even bothered to check it. I know it's dead for sure. Okay, so we will have the battery on Tuesday. I hope by then that I have fixed everything. My next step will be to get rid of this thing. That's where I used to place my old camera. So if I get rid of it, underneath of it, it will be a fresh skin, so it will look better. Um, Now, what we have to concentrate are the wings. Am I gonna find the new ones? Are we gonna try and fix these ones? I'm thinking that even if I try to fix those wings, I will end up spending a lot of time, and then the final result, I won't like it. It will be like no, it might not be worthy. And I know about this stuff. I know about everything. So I hope finding new ones. Otherwise, I might as well order new ones. Okay, so the battery will be here on Tuesday. I have to order now batteries for the transmitter and the airplane. And before we do all that, we wanna check the engine. From what we've seen today, the engine is fine. The carburetor is in diesel petrol, and I think it should be working tomorrow. So if if it's working tomorrow and I put it on external power, we might as well start it up. Yeah, I think we're ready. Okay, that's it, guys. Peace out.